Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's episode 278 of the Audible Farm Podcast, and this episode is brought to you by the Fort Dodge Fine Arts Association. The Fort Dodge Fine Arts Association is all about supporting and connecting local artists, musicians, and creators right here in north central Iowa. Head over to fdfineartsassociation.org to find their community calendar packed with upcoming concerts, art shows, theater events, and more. While you're there, check out their podcast, FDT. It's available wherever you listen to podcasts. That's the Fort Dodge Fine Arts Association, celebrating creativity and community in the Fort Dodge area. Well, gobble, gobble, everybody. It's Thanksgiving, and this is something not new. I did it last year. We're doing it again this year, and it's the Friendsgiving episode. Last year was kind of fun. I sat down and asked people, what are they thankful for, and how we've all grown as people. I love the Thanksgiving time because it feels like kind of like the year-end recap of everything is starting, and this one's not a whole lot different, but I went into this one with maybe a couple different questions. You ever thought, I wonder what Scott Kirkhart thinks about stuffing, or like something like that, So there's a lot of these kind of weird questions posed in here. This one isn't so much about music, even though we do get to a lot of music stuff, but it's not necessarily just about music. This is a fun one because, we go down all sorts of stuff, big moments and dressing up for shows and just all sorts of stuff. Do you like white meat or dark meat? There's a whole lot of goofy stuff in here. This one's fun. It's got Jefferson Fosbender, Clint Riedel, Scott Kirkhart, and myself. Scott left and went to a show, and Jesse Wilson had just gotten off work, and he swung over and he'd been working out of town all day, and we were recording, and he swung by and caught the end of the episode. I only wish he was there earlier so he could have gotten his his reactions in with everyone else's, but this is super, super hilarious. I love this episode. If you liked last year's episode, you're going to love this one, and I know a lot of people like these big group episodes. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. It's the Friendsgiving episode 2025.
It's the Audible Farm Podcast with your host, Peter Stockdale.
I'm sitting down with the friends on Friendsgiving. This is a fun one. Last year it was an adventure, and this year it's going to be an adventure too, because there might even be people walking in, throughout the episode. So you never know who's going to show up. I don't know. But who do I got with me today? I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves on the way down. So who you are, what you got going on.
I'm Jeremy Ober.
Child.
See, this is already getting out of hand.
We child.
I'm Scott Kirkhart.
Clint Riedel.
I'm Jeff Fosbender.
And what do you guys all do? Let me ask you that. So, Scott, are you a musician? What do you like? Do you just like a roofer? Or like, what's your deal?
I'm a musician.
Okay.
I play guitar and things.
All right. You sing?
Kind of. I try.
Yep. You've got a hat on for some other stuff.
And then I'm the founder of Broken Strings as well. So we give guitars away to kids all over the state of Iowa.
That's pretty awesome. Clint, how about you?
Full-time singer-songwriter / visual artist that doesn't sell many paintings.
All right. That makes sense. Jeff, how about you?
Yeah, also a musician. Stadium Drive, the better half of Stadium Drive.
The good-looking half. the half we could handle. No.
And someone pursuing said visual art from the man to my left.
There you go. Do you ever go by? I call you Jeff. I always thought like Jeff, but I go around and I almost don't ever hear anyone else call you anything but Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson was like a post-college thing. It's kind of like BC and AD. Like I went by Jeff basically through high school, so that's why you hear like Alex and those guys call me Jeff, because those are like my childhood friends. But you can call me anything you want.
Okay. All right. So
you can't offend me.
All right. We don't want to try. No. It's Friendsgiving.
Yeah.
All right. Scott, I do know you're here recording. You got a show coming up here, so you're gonna probably take off halfway through the recording.
Yep.
But you do have some things coming up, Broken Strings wise. I do want you to plug some of that at the top. So
sure.
Just so we got that in there.
December 12th, Cobblestone Ballroom in Storm Lake. We're giving away 30 guitars to 30 deserving young children.
All right.
Ages 5th grade to 9th grade. We got all kinds of live music that night. Also, going to be there, Riders Round style. We'll get some really good artists going to be there, and we're looking for kids. We need kids. I think I got like 15, 16, 17 signed up so far.
All right, so
I think we're going to take them till like December 1st.
Okay.
And we want 30. I want to give away 30 guitars in that one night. So.
Yeah. So as of the day this comes out, which is like, Thanksgiving, you still have a few days.
Yep. You still have a few days to sign up.
Yes.
And it's free of charge. There's no strings attached. You got to be able to send us an email or a letter to Broken Strings 4ia@gmail.com and tell us why you want a guitar.
Cool. I'll have a link down below to Broken Strings stuff for sure. No strings attached. I thought that was pretty.
Yeah, no strings attached.
Yeah, how has that
Womp
not
womp.
been? Yeah, how has that not been a thing?
Right?
Man.
Oh gosh, that needs to be like your tagline for like free guitars for a
No
student in
strings
Iowa.
attached.
No strings attached. And then at the bottom, it's like, no, it'll be strung up and intonated.
they will
like,
be.
I'm sorry. Like,
No, make them earn it. Like,
Make them earn it
yeah,
one string
here's
at a time.
Here's a package of strings and a tuner.
oh man, that's
Yeah, we
hilarious.
can do that.
Oh, the first time you ever had to restring a guitar.
Scary.
All right, let's go through these stories because I know you guys have some stuff coming up too. So let's talk about each one of you guys. Clint, what have you been up to? Anything's coming up?
Well, actually, it's been kind of a hard week. One of my heroes died. It was just as bad as when John Prine passed away, but Todd Snyder, played his last song. And I'll be in XBK, let's see, coming up on the 23rd, yeah, and I'll be playing with like Chip Albright and Patricia Hartman and a couple of others, and it's all... Chip's a great guy. He's the one that invited me to come along. I'll be playing in the annex off to the side and then playing in the Riders Round. And it happens to be my mom's birthday. She would have been 78. So it's going to be a good day coming up here real soon.
Oh, that's awesome. I do know on the annex, that side room they have, they're starting to do a lot more in there. They're doing like an open mic night type thing there as well coming up. So like if you're a singer-songwriter, that might be something fun to go to.
Kind of want to go down and check out a show before it happens just because I remember the ballroom itself, but I don't remember the annex or anything about it. I was outside smoking most of the damn time. So
No, okay, all right.
See, I've heard that space is so cool, and I hear it's like a really intimate space too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It fits a few hundred people or so.
Yeah, XBK. Yeah, there's like the side room is like 20 or 30, I think, can fit in there if I'm not mistaken. If I'm thinking correctly, because there's like a side room that they're starting to do things in. I don't know, they're calling it like a listening room or something like that.
that's awesome.
Look that up. I don't know. I didn't
I'm
do the
curious.
research.
I just saw on Facebook today that Lefties is like
Lefties is
breathing its
closed.
last breath.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty
they're
soon.
closing.
So I wonder how that's gonna shake things up.
I don't know. I always thought it was weird that like XBK was like right around the corner, and I don't know what it was before it was XBK, I guess. Because like 10, 15 years ago, was it a venue? I don't know, I guess. So
There's a lot of cool venues popping up lately.
okay, so yes, I would say yes, but they're like not in places you would think. So they're not in like big cities, most of them.
No.
I recorded a podcast today and somebody brought up Soaked, which is like a good example of something I would be like, there you go.
Soaked is a very cool place.
That's one that's got a stage there, and so when there is music, you can
What's that?
kind of stand out.
And
and stuff.
designed around it, spent the money for that purpose. That doesn't happen.
Exactly,
They're usually like,
for
hey,
that
I've got a building now, let's invite a musician in.
Right.
But
Right. I seen Robert Deitch played in that basement speakeasy.
Where's that at?
I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Sorry.
All right.
But I mean, it looked cool. I mean, it's everything's down.
oh, is it in Pella?
So I've done one in Perry.
Oh, Perry,
It's
that's
the
the one I was
basement of a
thinking, yeah.
historic post office. It's called La Paz.
Yeah.
But yeah, you go down and literally it's like the original like concrete stairs, and you kind of go down and there's all this beautiful artwork and like all this eclectic like gaudy furniture and
That's
like
cool.
Nice.
yeah, it's Alex and I played there a
joint,
couple
yeah,
times.
that's
Yeah,
a spot.
and they have for the music nights they have a meal, but it's all like brought in by like just a little like nonprofit crew. It's the same group that owns the historic hotel down there. If you've ever been to Hotel Patsy.
Yeah.
That's cool. I
Yeah,
mean,
somebody had mentioned that once to me.
and the Playmore Lounge. They're starting stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, I got to
yep.
come see your show tonight just
on
because
Monday. Yeah, that's where I'm headed to.
Yeah, I'm going to swing through probably when I'm done
above
recording,
there.
honestly.
It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I haven't been there yet, so that'll be a really cool time. So like one of the things I always think about, like Thanksgiving, for some reason I feel like this for me is like the year end roundup. This is when everything starts. I start to like reflect on what I've done this year, and I know it's all nostalgic and woo woo and stuff, but like let's I like to tie some other stuff in here if I can. So we had mentioned earlier restringing a guitar, just giving them a guitar that's not strung up and giving them strings. Did anybody here remember the first time you had to restring a guitar?
Yeah.
Like it took me 4 sets of strings just to do it. Because I'm bing. Oh no.
Well, I think it only took me 1 set, but I had a YouTube video up and I kept like going back like 10 seconds. I'm like, wait, what did he do with that? He like wrapped it around, but then he like, and the camera angle wasn't right, so you couldn't quite like see what they were doing.
I still don't know if I do it right now. I mean, really?
No, it's always on the fly.
I just do it, right?
I just do over under. You know, that's the one everyone does. I just do
a lot
one.
of people do the loop and then they don't have to worry about it, you know, or how far do you pull it back so you get just enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get enough coils.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's like
The
locking.
over under.
The locking tuner is a good one where you can like chop it and put it in there at a right angle and lock it in there, and then it's just not coming out and going anywhere.
Yep.
You barely have to even do a winding, but I always shoot for 2 on most of the strings. I want to go over and under on both sides.
You should actually ask Molly about that. First time you changed my guitar strings, I was like, figure it out.
Oh gosh.
Well, that's kind of what you have to do.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at the knots that for the first couple times I would get like this buzzing because I wasn't quite like fixing on there. Do y'all do the like the pencil, like the graphite in the thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Riley Bird taught me that. I felt so cool. I was like, I feel like a rock star when I figured that out.
Yeah, they do have like, you know, graphite dust stuff that you can put in there, like applicators and things like that. That's
I'm
like,
using number 2.
yeah.
Number 2 lead pencil works great.
Dude, it still works great. Believe it or not, like
Enough for me.
I remember seeing something online where people would use that for like some of the lubricants on their Floyd Rose stuff if they needed something real quick, you know. So it's like it works in a pinch, you know. It's
That
like
was far beyond me. The Floyd
gosh.
Rose. I'm like, how does this thing? No way. Yeah.
I don't know. Like the first time I remember changing guitar strings, the thing that got me was like I had to like really think about, because it wasn't 6 inline, it was 3 and 3, and I had to really think about what happened when you went around the corner with the guitar string. You know, I was like, how does this? Wait, do I go this way or is it that way? And I don't know. There wasn't YouTube around when I first did it, so I had to like kind of sort of figure it out. But then like doing it wrong once, I think is like you'll just be like, oh, it doesn't.
You learn pretty quick
Yeah, yeah.
that you can't. Man, I went through 4 G strings just to finally get the right one, right?
I had to have a friend come over and tune my guitar. I didn't have a tuner, but I had a guitar, and I was teaching myself. And after you restring it, I'm like, I'm never going to get this back into tune because I can't do it by ear. And I was an idiot and didn't know they made tuners. So I'd have my buddy come over, and he's like, bing, 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 bing. Okay, you're good. I'm like, thanks. I'll call you tomorrow.
Is that what it fret?
I used a piano that was out of tune to tune mine, so it's just like, all right, there's the E, here's the A, here's the D, and then you like play it, and you're like, it just doesn't sound that good. And you're like, it's because it's not in tune.
You
Call the
you
guitar
remember that-
tuner out of the yellow
Remember
pages.
that first time?
Just a drunk buddy of mine.
Remember that first time you went from the G string, or not the G string, the G chord, and then to like a C, and you're like, my fingers don't do that. How do people do this? You know?
Yeah, you cheat and do the C,
Yeah,
add
the
9.
add 9,
You know, yeah, that's the easiest way to go about it, I would say. And that was like, I remember just going regular G to regular C, you know, and then like that's a big movement at first, but then after you get it, you're like, these 2 chords sound really good together. But the first time you do the G to the C add 9, where you're just like, whoa, what is this? That's cool. Whatever's happening there. Yeah, I remember like the first time I saw somebody doing that, I saw them doing it like in a church band, and I was like, whoa, okay, that's really crazy. And it's like, I guess I didn't realize you could like. I just thought it was like being lazy and it sounded good, you know, but it's like there's actually like music theory behind it.
Do you
like,
guys remember when you fluently became a guitar player? I mean, from that point? When was that
Wait,
point?
you guys are fluent guitar players?
No, we're still not. But you know what I mean when you're like, oh, well, that's a whole song, you know, and you don't think about it anymore. I don't remember when that point of my guitar playing career happened.
the summer of 2013. I finally got some chords put together, and I'm like, fuck, I got all these poems. I can't play everyone's song. It's moving too fast. I can't read sheet music. I was like, I'm just going to write my own. And that's when I was like, okay, I'm fluent with E, A, and B, and C, D, and F.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess, like, I figured out, like, the first major 5 chords that are open chords, and then I could play, like, punk stuff. But, like, for so long, I just memorized things. So I just had, like, this docket of just, like, piles of songs, like, memorized. And it's like, I don't know why I'm doing any of the stuff I'm doing. I don't know if you would call that, like, fluent guitarist, but...
I remember playing in the dark and going, oh, I can switch chords now.
Okay.
Not staring at
And
your
not
left hand the
staring
whole
at
night.
my fretboard, and looking at my fingers doing it, and going, "Oh, muscle memory. Yeah, this is what they're talking about."
Well, I mean, I would even do that, like, memorizing things. You just play the same thing over and over and over again. And eventually, it's like, I could play this in the dark, too, whatever it happens to be. I don't think until I was, like, in my late 20s, I was finally like, oh, this is how the guitar works, and this is how songs are structured. So I can just lie my way through songs if I just know a hunk of the main riff.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, that's just called, like, jamming a song out, which is what everyone does. And it's, I don't know. For a long time, I was like, I'm cheating. This is cheating. And then you, like, go out and watch people play. You're like, this is what everyone's doing.
It's what everybody's doing.
Okay, I'm not cheating. Like, oh, I can't play just like Jimi Hendrix. Like, guess what? Nobody can.
And then you see, like, Ober.
Oh, yeah.
Or Ron King or something like that for the first time. Or Vino.
They've got their own voices, though. You can tell who's playing just on the radio. You're like,
and you're
that's
like,
Vino. Yeah.
You're like, yeah, there goes my guitar playing out the window.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I've told this story before, but, like, I remember the first time I did a podcast with Ron Lee, I knew him, but I didn't really, like, know him too well. I'd, like, played at a couple jam nights with him here and there or whatever, but he's like, oh, maybe we can jam a little bit before we do like a recording. I'm like, sure. So I set up an amp and gave him a guitar, and I went out to go get, like, another guitar in the other room, and I hear him just being like, beep, 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 and I was like, all right, we're not jamming. Like, let's just start the podcast stuff now.
I can't remember if I told
you. He just wanted to establish dominance. He's like, hey, let's jam a little bit before we start talking. And he's just like, I'm going to shove this kid's face in the dirt.
Guitar players as predators, just like marking their... Oh, yeah. No, I don't know if I ever told you, Peter, on a previous episode, the first time I ever met Ron Lee, I was playing in the Tank Anthony band, and like I was brand new. I think this was like my 3rd show, and this was back when we really only had like a 4-person iteration, so we were switching in lead guitarists. And Ron Lee showed up. I had never met him. I don't know who this guy is, and he's unloading his gear, and he's like, man, I hope I just do well. Like, I haven't played with Tank Anthony before. Like, I hope I like do well, and I'm excited for the show. And I'm literally like giving Ron Lee King advice. I'm like, you're gonna do great, man. Like, it's like my 4th show. I'm like, hey, don't be nervous. Like, you're gonna be fine.
Talking
like,
about
because again, I don't know this guy. I don't know like anything about him. And then, of course, he gets up there on stage, and I'm like, oh, my gosh. Here I am just, like, thinking that Ron Lee's, like, all scared about, like, having a show with us. And
now tell him how to paint a house. Yeah.
Yeah, tell him how to cook food. You guys seen some of those food pictures?
Or dance. Have you ever seen Ron Lee dance? He's fantastic.
Get out of here.
The first time I met Ron Lee, the Ramblers were playing at Shoreside, and Caleb's like, oh, Ron Lee's here. This is awesome. And I was like, I don't know this kid, but he can move. He's like, he can do everything good. You should see him you should hear him play the guitar. And I was like, well, if it's anything like he dances, he's fantastic.
Ron Lee King, dance.
We all just want to be there.
Fred Astaire.
Yeah, this is now the Ron Lee King podcast.
It's all right. Nothing wrong. We love you, Ron Lee.
We should plug his band while we're at it,
Ron
at
Lee
least.
when I grow up.
Corey Waller and the Wicked Things.
There it
That's
is.
the band,
The Ron Lee
by the
King
way.
Blues Band, too.
Ron Lee King Blues Band. Yes. They won the Iowa Blues competition one year, I think.
Yeah. He went to Memphis even.
Oh, cool stuff. But yeah, so anyways, another weird question I had on the docket here was, do you guys name instruments, or have you ever named instruments? I know for sure the answer from one person, but Scott, what do you?
Yeah, my 3 guitars are named.
Okay, you have
My 3. My 2 acoustics and my 1 electric.
Okay, all right. Have you always named instruments?
No, I didn't name an instrument until I met Clint Riedel. And he had his instruments named, and he says, well, what's your name? And I said, I don't know. Let's figure it out. So I did.
Oh, wow. All right. Clint.
Yeah, actually, the only instrument I have right now that I'm struggling with without a name is my newest one, which I got from my pal Scott via Jesse Wilson. I had a Ford Focus, and it had a transmission issue, and he had Scott's guitar, so I traded him straight up. He fixed the transmission in an afternoon, and I get to play a Sweet Martin.
Yeah.
So I haven't come up with a name yet. I just say Scott's guitar, but, you know, I don't want to be holding you all night, buddy. It's just so I gotta get a name.
You'll get a name.
Interesting. I'm trying to think of a fun name for it.
Whiskey Sunset, so I know that. So, I mean, you might be able to...
If you say Jimmy Buffett, so help me God.
Just call it Jimmy.
I'm not mad at that.
Jefferson, do you name instruments?
No.
Have you ever named an instrument?
No. It's funny, like you mentioned the Ford Focus. Like, I know people who name their cars too.
Yeah,
Like,
have
I've
you ever
never been someone who like.
Have you ever named a car?
Named their car.
My van, every one of my vans have had names.
I just say like the Martin or the Court. Like it's kind of like interchangeable. And I saw some horrible things happen to guitars, like in like bars and in the country scene. So I'm like, I don't know if I can get that attached to a guitar after I've seen what has happened in these places.
Yeah. Have you never named a car either?
No.
Oh, wow. All right. I'm gonna say, like, I've never named an instrument, but I did name a couple cars. I named like the first 3 cars I ever had.
Really?
But yeah, they were just like stupid names for stupid cars, and
Well, that's
I don't know.
point, right?
I mean, I guess I
I was
don't know.
playing Wednesday with Brad, and he got a new bass. He's got a beautiful new bass, and I was like, "Well, what are you gonna name this one?" And then I started giving him crap. I was like, "Brad, you name your instruments like a 5-year-old names their cat." They're like, "Let's name him Boots," you know, because he's got Blue, which is a blue bass. He's got Brownie, which is a brown bass. This one's kind of like a color shift and velvety looking thing, and I'm like, "What are you gonna name it?" He's like, "I don't know, Softy," and I was like, "Jesus, Brad, let me name your bass."
That's hilarious.
So I don't know what he settled on yet, but even the amazing Brad Hofing names instruments.
I actually, I mean, I'm trying to think. I have a cat named Kitty, so like I'm really far in that Brad
Name of
space.
the dog, D.O.G.
Yeah, I know one.
I don't know. Like it's the best cat name ever, but at the same time it's the worst because like she's an indoor-outdoor cat, so if somebody just walks by, they could just be like, "Come here, Kitty," and the cat will be like, "Oh, okay."
that's
Like,
Let me get in your truck and drive away.
yeah. Oh, it's like naming your dog Puppy. "Come here, Puppy," and the dog's just like, "Oh, okay."
That's me.
Hey, that's me. No, never named an instrument, but I mean, like, and I'm not trying to out myself, but I might have a couple too many to name because I tried to like have like one of everything, you know, basically. So it's like, I don't know. At what
That's
point
like
in time?
with kids, though, you name them really cool from the start, and then once you start having 9 or 10 of them, you're just like, you know, Carl.
Who are you?
What the hell is your name, kid?
I don't. You have a lot of experience with that.
Well, not that I know of.
Oh man.
I have named a couple of kids, though, that weren't mine. They were just like, "Hey, you got any ideas?" And I came up with a couple ideas, and a couple of them stuck to the wall.
7. That's my Seinfeld reference for the day. Hopefully anybody got that. Hopefully I'm on camera. I guess I can't even see the camera over there, but
You are on camera.
good enough.
Right.
But yeah, I've never named an instrument. Even like, and this is gonna sound crazy. Like, I guess I never got super attached to any instruments, but like in my later years, I realized there's like 3 that I play all the time, and then
That's 60.
yeah, I mean like that. If I should name one, it'd probably be that one. But I'd still just come up with some like dumb name like Woody or just like, you know, like I would totally just. I don't know. I guess I just don't know what to name it, you know?
Yeah, well, that's the point. I mean, you can come up with random names, just dumb ones.
I don't know.
Or you can make it something that's meaningful
It should reflect
to you.
it, you know? Yours should be Paul Bunyan, because that PV60 is like 80
A slab
pounds.
of wood, right?
Yeah, it's
called Paul.
that thing's like a hammer.
So yeah, I feel
Babe.
like I really am sentimental about the guitars I play. So it's like, I think maybe subconsciously it's like, I don't know if I could find a name that would fit like what
justifies
What you
it.
you
feel
know what I
about
mean?
it.
It's just
I
like this
get it.
thing, like, yeah, it's like a, you know, some you go into battle with, some like they don't see any other place other than your living room, and but like all of them have their place, and so it's like some of them are only ever played in the studio, like,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just an interesting thing I had thought of the other day. Like, I wonder how many people, like, We're basically 50-50 split. I wonder if we just extrapolated this out, if it's just a 50-50 split. Maybe I'll put a poll up. Nobody will vote in it, but maybe I'll put a poll up.
Yeah, I'll vote.
All right. Well,
You could do like pictures of the guitars and then like a list of names and see if people can guess the names of the.
Well, and there are some collectors like you, man, where it's just like you've got a wall full, and you're like, if I had to take the time to name all of these, I would get nothing done.
oh yeah, I'd come down to like the 10 kid argument you made. It would be like, this one's Bob, that's Steve, this is Larry, this is Joe, this is Kevin, this is my brother, this is my uncle, this is my sister. You know, it's like I just start like naming them just nonsense.
I mean, I suppose if you had a huge collection like, Vince in Nashville or something like that.
Oh, God, yeah.
You probably wouldn't want to name all your guitars.
Yeah, and that's, I don't know. And I mean, like, I don't have like a million, but it's still just like 10 plus, whatever. It's just like, well,
At least maybe one. Name one.
okay, that's Bob. Like, there you go. T60's name is Bob
it is.
now. I guess.
Cool, man.
I got nothing. I don't know. Am I supposed to think about it more?
I mean, sure.
Bob
I
the
don't know.
Big Blue Axe instead of Babe the Big Blue Ox.
Okay.
Oh, see what we did there?
Okay. All right. No, I don't know. I'll never call it that. What's funny about that is like I bought that thing and like refinished the case and like I've taken like such good care of it, and I don't know. That is like the one guitar I like to play the most. I don't know why. Isn't it weird how you've run into that with like your instruments? Of all your instruments, okay, here's a weird one. Has your favorite instrument you've ever played, do you still have it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's a yes from everybody. For the people listening, Fosbender shook his head yes.
I've pawned a lot of things, but I kept my favorite.
Okay, and like didn't break your favorite or didn't
Nope.
get lost or
I
stolen.
agree. I
or-
think it's just, and even when I say I want to try a new guitar out, right? I mean, it could be a $7,000-$8,000 guitar, and I don't like it.
It's
But if it speaks to you, and all of a sudden it motivates you and inspires you, and, you even play more, then that's worth whatever cost or weight in gold it is. I mean, to me,
how many times has your favorite instrument changed? So, for example, I remember the first time I got a Les Paul, I was like, this is my favorite instrument. And then I got basically like, I played everything on that. I was like the instrument I played the most for everything all the time. And then I got a different model of like a PV Wolfgang or whatever. And I was like, this one's the one. This, this specific one here is the one. And then eventually I went to like the T60. Now that's like my favorite. So like like 3, I guess I would say. It wasn't even like my first instrument wasn't even my favorite, because it was just a, Squire Strat. And it was okay, but it was what it was.
well, it was like that Martin, that first Martin. That was my first Martin, but I ordered it online. Never ordered a guitar online before, ever. And I'm like, I like the guitar, but it was just missing something, right? And then I picked up another Martin, and I'm like, oh, this is what they're talking about.
And just in the body styles.
And I played that forever, and I was like, I'll never get another one, And then all of a sudden you pick up another one, and it's like, oh, wow, this is really... Mm-hmm. And now that's the one that I play all the time. But electrics are the same way, too. I've played Les Pauls, and I've played really expensive Strats, and you know what? My favorite one that I'm playing right now is a Steve Gibson made Telecaster that I have that was given to me, and it just plays like smooth as butter. I mean, it's so easy to pick up and play.
Guitars are like so much like cars, where it's like as long as all the pieces are there, it's just a good tune-up away from being a great instrument, really.
Yeah.
Like in all
And a
seriousness.
lot of people are brand just like cars. They're like, I'm a Ford guy, so like I'm a Gibson dude, or stuff
Yeah.
like that. Court and Martin are probably my 2 favorite instruments that I've ever held, but I've held a bunch of good ones. I've had a Yamaha that changed my life. And
Dude, I will stand by the fact that like Yamaha makes the best cost-effective everything.
Yep.
Like
Yamaha makes a good guitar.
I remember like they make great like high-end ones too,
Yeah.
but like as far as cost-effective guitars, like Yamahas there was nothing wrong with them. I've played Yamaha drums that were fine. I remember like Yamaha bass into a Yamaha amp when I was in
is a
school.
Big drum
Yeah.
manufacturer. I mean,
Just I don't know. There's nothing
they got
wrong with
tuning
it.
forks for a cymbal. I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
even in a snare drum from a drum corps,
Yeah.
we played Yamahas before, then they switched.
Oh yeah. That's
So
right.
yeah, the Yamaha Snares, man, they were amazing.
Those are cool. Yeah, I always remember marching snares, especially.
Yeah.
Like they're super fun. If it wasn't so bulky and didn't sound like a gunshot, I would just like want to put a marching snare into like a rock band.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. They tighten those snare heads so tight, and it's almost a carbon, a fiber head that they use on those snares.
Yep.
Yeah, they wrench on them, and they're tight.
Yeah, I know Clint, the Three Finger Betty drummer, like I guy that drums in the Rumors. That's like what he used. I don't know if he still has one, but I think he had one on there for like 10 plus years on his drum head, and it finally started like showing signs of wearing out. So he finally replaced it. But yeah, carbon fiber, like it's.
And he's hitting it like it owes him money.
Yeah, he plays the drums very, very hard. Yeah, not for the weak of heart. All right, so I did have another like dumb question tossed in here. So like, if like Thanksgiving was like a band or a song or something, like what food in Thanksgiving is the one that's off key? So like, which one is the one that you're like, I'm always passing this one. I can't believe people bring this. Get it out of here. Let's throw it in the street. What's the one?
Anything that comes out in the shape of a can that it came in.
How am I going to have gravy?
You know what I mean, though?
Yep.
Like, what is it, beets? Is that what it is?
Yep. And cranberry ring.
Cranberry sauce. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. There's yours.
I'm not a big. I've never been a big fan of peas. I don't know. That's a cop out, but
Nope.
Any like pasta salad or something that comes with peas. I've seen that kind of floating around, but yeah. Otherwise, I think everything's kind of. I feel like if a band was Thanksgiving, it's like the community choir. Everyone's welcome.
I mean, there is something to that effect though too, because like there's almost nothing's off limits on Thanksgiving. I mean, I've seen people bring some wild casseroles as like side dishes and things too.
It's true.
But I will say, like cold pasta salad, that's not my thing, you know.
Agreed.
I mean, I would do it, but I eat it and I'm just like whatever.
Cold noodles.
It's kind of like cranberry sauce. Like if it's there and somebody puts it on, it's like I'll eat it, but like at the same time, like I'd rather have just like a biscuit with jelly on it, which is kind of what this is. But
Sweet stuffing or sage stuffing?
Clint, what was your food? Let's go down the list there.
I think pumpkin pie is ridiculous. There's no reason
Hot
for
take.
it. There's no reason for it, and I will stand by this argument simply because I've tried it. Therefore, I can say I do not like it.
Okay, and because Clint doesn't like it, nobody else should ever have it ever.
Just there's no reason. It's now like a philosophical question. What is the reason for pumpkin pie?
It's like flat earthers, honestly. Like, I bet they all eat pumpkin pie.
So what's the pie? Because this is crazy. I was going to have another question on here. I didn't put it on here. What's the pie then if you're not doing pumpkin?
Oh. What's the one that we used to sell in FFA? Like the chocolate one?
French silk.
Yeah, French silk.
Ooh, okay.
I ate so many of those when I was supposed to be selling them for FFA back in 1996.
Take a big glass of milk and a fork, man. Call it good.
That's hilarious.
When I think of pie, Village Inn's strawberry rhubarb.
Yeah.
There's something Midwest and sweet about a good strawberry rhubarb pie.
Oh, for sure. Believe it or not, like the food I was going to say that like would be the one that I would say is off key, is probably like I'm just not a cranberry. Like the cranberry sauce growing up like weirded me out. It scared me. I'm always, and it's crazy because I wasn't one of those kids that was scared of Jell-O. Like they're like it wiggles, I don't like it or whatever. Like
That's a thing?
It literally comes out in
sure.
the shape of the can that it's in.
it's just
Yeah, have you ever seen this?
No, I didn't know kids were scared of Jell-O. I thought that
like I swear, look it up. There's actually videos. There's videos online of kids like terrified of Jell-O the first time they see it.
I want to meet that kid.
Okay, so the obvious answer is turkey here, but like if we had to put turkey aside, or maybe let's leave turkey in there, but like what Thanksgiving food is going to be the lead singer then? If we already have the one that's off key, but like what's the lead singer at turkey or at Thanksgiving? Like even if it is turkey, like I'm leaving it in there because some people are just like, no, this is why I go to Thanksgiving, and it could be like an odd side dish that's like only at your Thanksgiving. I might even go first, like. we have like these cheesy potatoes my mom makes that are pretty good, and I don't know like how to describe it. They're just
Man, I
like
could eat a plate.
Cheesy potatoes are good.
it's just overly cheesy, and there's just potatoes, and it's good. Whatever, melted cheese, yum. Let's eat it. But that's kind of like the one that's just for me. Like that's, I'm just like make 2 of these. Just like make 2 pans of this. Thank you.
It's funny. I was gonna say the potato, and like every family's different on their potatoes, like cheesy potatoes, mashed. I was gonna say potatoes is more like the drummer. It's like the constant. It's always there.
Always there.
Like it's the backbeat.
That's the
like,
filler.
It's
Yeah.
like I feel like the lead singer has to be something where the flavor's just like hitting you in the mouth, like
Bourbon.
Bourbon.
Wild turkey.
Wild turkey. Yeah, at least you're having turkey for Thanksgiving.
Oh my god.
wild in brackets. It's the
Yes.
between the lines.
I like a good spiral ham. I mean,
So here's the thing. I just don't eat ham, man. It's
I was
just
gonna say
it's
honey
just,
ham, yes.
it's just too salty. Like I can have a little bit of it, and I'm like,
Really?
I'm over this.
see, I'd rather have ham than turkey.
I don't know. Like I'll eat turkey. Like when I worked in a meat department for years and years and years, I still got all 10, everybody. But when I worked in a meat department for years, like I'd be like, I'm bringing over a fancy beef roast. Like we're having tenderloin or something. Like I just like throw
Not
something
this year.
weird. Yeah, just throw something weird in there. But
Did you ever have one of those turkey loins?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
Those are phenomenal.
there are some that are good actually.
You
Yeah.
can still
Yes.
get some really good ones from Sawyer's Meats.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah,
remember?
that-
Oh, you're
where
talking
they
the
shave that
tenderloins.
turkey?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, those are phenomenal.
Amazing.
I remember in Storm Lake at the track meet, I think it was the Tyson factory over there had them like they would
Yes.
buy them from there and you could have like basically a hot dog, but it was a turkey tenderloin.
It's so good.
So good.
It is
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so we had mentioned stuffing earlier because here's another one. Like I didn't have a question for this, but I will have to say that like the make or break food, it's not going to ruin me one way or the other, but is stuffing. It is either very good or it is absolute trash. Anybody else agree or disagree?
Agreed. Yeah.
Like it's either perfect
You
or
got
it's
bread
or it's
pudding.
ruined.
Yeah.
I
You
like
know.
stuffing.
I mean,
don't
I
know
love
that-
me some stuffing, but like
If it's celery heavy, not so much.
Yeah.
or like piles of raisins and
Oh no,
That's
no
the
raisins.
difference
Whoa,
between
whoa,
that's
whoa,
the
No
difference.
raisins and stuff.
Sweet stuffing and sage stuffing. Sage usually has the celery in it.
Yep.
Sweet has the raisins in it.
yeah, even still, I don't know. But even there's times where it's like stuffing by itself is good, and there's times where it's just like this is Thanksgiving and it should be good, and I'm like, whatever, like I don't know. It's so weirdly hit and miss. It was something I never ate growing up, and then all of a sudden I was like, dude, stuffing's the bomb, and then you have bad stuffing somewhere.
How about sweet potatoes?
Again, that's another one. Like I will eat it, but I'm just like, eh.
It's a texture thing, I think.
Yeah.
I found out I like squash. I am trying new stuff as I'm getting older. And
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
Squash is good.
Oh, it's fantastic with like maple syrup browned on it. Oh, jeez.
There was a portion of my life where it's not like I didn't have a choice, but I spent a lot of time around people that would eat food that I normally wouldn't eat. So I just ate whatever they ate and just shut up. And then they were like, "Is it good?" And you're just like,
Yeah.
"Thumbs up, baby."
under our
So I ate a lot
Livered
of.
onions is great.
Dude,
No,
I,
it's not.
I ate a lot of vegetables and things like that I just learned to eat them and just whatever, and I don't know, I went through like different diets where it's just like this is what I should eat and I'm just going to eat it, and does it taste good? It's like no, it's just but then it's like work, you're just like, all right, I have to do this chore where I have to put food in my mouth and swallow it, it's like but I mean, I'm not trying to say Thanksgiving is like that because there's usually enough food at Thanksgiving where I'm just like, something there's going to be good no matter where you're at. Here's another one, green bean casserole. Is it one of those things you go nuts about? Because there's people that are just like, I'm taking half the pan.
I love it.
It should not have the crispy onions on top, ever.
Dude,
Never.
What?
Never.
I'll tell you this. Like, this is my take on it. Like, I want you guys to discuss after this, but
I knew our table.
I like green beans. Green bean casserole, I feel like is a downgrade. I feel like you're downgrading green beans by putting it in a green bean casserole. Now, here's the other caveat.
Stand by that.
It is very good if you put the crunchy onions on top, but if you're going to, it's got to be like 50-50 green, like the onions and the green bean casserole. It's got to be so much of the crunchy stuff. Then I'm just like, okay, now this is something that's completely different, and I'll tolerate it.
I do like green beans with bacon.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, when you said green beans, the bacon is good, But yeah, I just like green beans in general. You know, I'm not going to discriminate where they should go. I'm not going to judge what you do with your green beans. You know what I mean?
don't care how you dress them. Just,
Yeah.
eat them.
Yeah, but there's those people that are making like green bean casserole sandwiches the next day, and it's like, what are you people doing? Like,
With butter and green bean casserole. Just slap it in there and fold it over and eat.
I got chili at home just waiting to be a sandwich.
oh my gosh. Tell me how that works
The
out.
leftover wild turkey, you warm it up in the microwave.
I have. So Brad Hofing came over in my first album, Scalehouse Sessions. We did Under a Blanket, and that was our sound booth. And Goody, my cat, was on his lap, and Brad's like, "You don't sound so good." And I'm like, "I don't feel good." So I microwaved some wild turkey, and I was like, "I've always heard warm whiskey."
A hot toddy.
A little hot toddy. Microwaved it a little too long, burnt the hell out of my throat, and then that's why the first record sounds like I'm Tom Waits.
Oh, okay. All right. Little whiskey drink. Mm-hmm. All right. How about white or dark meat?
Ooh. I do like dark meat. I'm not gonna lie. Like the thigh is so much juicier, and everyone wants the breast. I get it, but that's just because that's a lazy man's slice of meat. You're just using your fork.
All right. So you actually like to do like the work is part of the fun for you.
Oh, yeah.
Then. Okay.
I wouldn't say I'm like a thigh guy or a breast guy. I like it in proportions.
Okay.
A little bit of
Very tasteful. Very good save, Fosbender, for the people listening on audio only.
Tammy wants to know.
I'm a thigh guy.
There you go.
Honestly, like white meat all the way, like 1,000 times over.
Do you?
Yeah.
The wings are worthless, though.
Yeah, I mean, but like half the wing is dark and half of it's white, you know, to an extent. It's technically white meat, but it gets like
When
weird
it comes
further
down to
out.
the work aspect, though, like you're spending a lot more time getting the meat off than actually enjoying it.
Dude, I'm not eating wings. I'm not eating B-dubs. I'm not eating any wings.
No, I don't understand,
Bone,
like, Iowa's-
boneless wings, thank you. Like, make fun of me. I don't care. I'm eating boneless. I'm not doing the extra work.
Oh, you like chicken
know,
nuggets?
Get
And
your
Holly
hands messy.
Campbell, thank you. That's the best boneless wings in town. You can get them at Sneakers. They support live music every Wednesday.
All right. Hope a check is in the mail for that. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Like, dark meat is good, and there are times where I've eaten dark meat, and it's like, holy crap, I get the hype. The thing I think is weird is like leftover dark meat I think tastes better than warm dark meat. So like if I'm eating like a leftover turkey sandwich, I'm throwing dark meat in there. But like if I'm eating like warm turkey, it's got to be white.
Well, because white meat is dry within about 15 seconds.
So true.
Yeah.
I don't know who's cooking your turkey.
I'm just, a little turkey goes a long way.
Scott's going ham.
Let's do prime rib or something like that.
Dude,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Oh, 100%. Like a sirloin roast. Okay, here's a crazy one. I remember one time doing a black pepper sirloin roast, and it's just like you basically take like crushed red pepper or crushed black pepper, and you just like sprinkle it like as much as you can on the outside of this roast, and that's what you cook. And so like when you're eating it, you're thinking like, oh, there's gonna be so much black pepper, but like when you slice it, it's only around the outside, and then so you can like ration it out if you want to. But I did another one in coffee. So I did like espresso grounds, and I was like,
That's the move.
I was like, this is gonna be garbage. But I did it like because we were at, I don't know, I worked in the meat department, and you're just like goofing around at work, like I'm gonna buy this. We'll see what happens here. And it was better than I thought it was gonna be. Honestly, like I thought it was burned when I got done with it. Like I was like,
Had that crust on it?
yeah, I thought I was ruined, but it was good. I don't know. Have you guys ever cooked anything weird for
What
Thanksgiving?
about a fried turkey? How do you guys feel about that?
I'm in. I'm not at my house, but I'm
I've
in.
seen it done.
Fry it at
I've
home and
tasted
bring it
it.
over.
I think I've ever had fried.
I've seen people inject turkey with all kinds of.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Dr. Pepper and you name it.
Yeah.
Like,
big syringes just like full of butter and seasoning.
urine.
I'm just.
okay, all right.
How about a turducken? Have you ever seen?
I'm
them
going to
things?
invite all of you over for
I have-
Thanksgiving dinner.
I have handmade turducken.
You have.
Yes. Never again. Thank you.
You have to stuff the turkey with a duck
Yeah, and a chicken.
and a chicken.
Yep.
Yeah, that's just weird.
But here's the crazy thing. In order to stuff all that stuff, like you're not pulling it all out and eating it. You eat it all as like a whole. So you have to
roll the.
so you have to debone it and roll it. So here's another thing. What about those like 6-legged turkeys that you see at like the NFL football games where they're just like, we're giving out a turkey leg to all the linemen or whatever the hell's going on. And Like, I don't know.
Like at the Renaissance Fair where they're just this
The
large.
big giant turkey legs.
Yeah, it's just like, I always thought that was weird. It's like, what's the deal with
Marketing. That's ostrich.
Iowa football was always famous for, and Iowa City always had the big turkey leg. Go get the big turkey leg.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know. That's another one. The Iowa State Fair, that was a big deal, turkey leg there. But, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. What is it? Like Renaissance fairs? That was another one. Big deal at those. Like, I just couldn't. There's just too much going on there. I'm sorry. I'm
feel
out.
like a cannibal. Well, definitely a carnivore. But you're just like ripping into this. Oh, hey, tendon hit me in the eye.
I'm blind
Just like
now.
the old days.
Just like the old
Like the old days.
Don't let me wipe my hands on my dog.
Oh my god. Somebody else's dog. Yeah, I don't know. Fried turkey is really good, but again, like I've seen too many fried turkey mishaps, and I've even seen people like
King of the Hill.
safely fry a turkey, and it's still just like, good lord, what are we doing here?
It is good. I would say that's probably the best way to cook a turkey. I would,
If you like
but as
the skin.
dangerous as all dangerous can get to.
Yeah, I think Peter's new band is called Fried Turkey Mishaps.
That should be the name of my guitar, right?
Just the podcast episode every Thanksgiving is going to be
The fried
entitled.
turkey mishaps.
Oh my gosh, hilarious. Yeah, we kind of went down like worst side, but what's the worst side? Like it's there every year. You're just gonna pass it. It's a classic.
Ooh, I have a strong opinion.
All right, what is it?
Cream corn can ride off. You guys like cream corn?
It depends.
Is this a thing? I know all Iowans do, minus me.
It depends. So like I never liked it growing up because I grew up with sweet corn, and anything out of a can or remotely that wasn't just sweet corn out of a field was disgusting.
Agreed.
There, yes.
So, and I don't know how people can eat canned corn. It just blows me away. But oh yeah, your doodad's going off.
Oh, whoop.
But yeah, so like cream corn can be good, but this is also going to sound probably blasphemous anyways, but like there's like cream corn that's like cornbread something, like I don't know exactly how to describe it, where it's like maybe like cream corn with cornbread dumplings on top or something.
Top, I have seen that.
Something like that. I remember that being really good because you had something else with the corn to kind of, it was all just, it's like, here's your wet corn, here's your dry corn. Like just mix it together
all
like regular
just
corn.
Filler. I mean, the potatoes are the major filler.
Yeah,
Cheesy
but
potatoes.
I still argue that that's some of the best part though.
Oh, I agree.
Like, because even if it's mashed potatoes and somebody's doing mash, you're like, sweet. And they're like, we left the skin on. Cause it's like, I don't care. Sure, whatever you want. It sounds
I
great.
do like a good mashed potatoes.
Another musician, Vinny, wild man Vinny. I made a post one day because I made mashed potatoes or a baked potato, and I had cottage cheese, and I'm like, man, there's nothing better than cottage cheese on your baked potato. And I had to do it. I had to read his response in my Vinny voice, and it was like, I put cottage cheese on my mashed potatoes too. I love you, Vinny.
I like cottage cheese.
I do, and it's
Yeah.
really good on a baked potato.
That was one also, like, as a kid growing up, it just weirded me out because, like, it's just so
Cottage
non-uniform. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I'll just eat regular cheese. Thank you. No milk with it or whatever. But then I grew up and I eventually, like,
I
liked it.
had a great Uncle Paul that made homemade cottage cheese and he would hang it from his kitchen sink. You know,
Damn, I bet it never tasted better.
it stunk.
Oof. I don't know.
Yeah, he made homemade elderberry wine too, though. Let me tell you what. The guy who hardly spoke about of English. He was German, spoke a lot of German. You know, cussed at us in German.
Took the old ways back.
Just fun, you know. You miss those. As I was growing up, you miss them. You know, and Thanksgiving comes around every year, and thank God we're here. You know.
Yeah.
But you know, you miss those. You look back on your life and the people that used to be here that are no longer here. You know, that's what holidays are for.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. I feel like too late in my life did I don't know, get sentimental, if that makes sense. I don't know.
No,
Yeah, because we're going to
me
live
too.
forever when you're young. Yeah.
No, true. Yeah. I do also want to say, like, since it's Thanksgiving, like, one of the things I'm thankful for, like, the first time I met each one of you guys, you were like, and I mean this in the kindest way, you guys were so aggressively nice to me. Like, and I didn't know you any more than the man in the moon. Scott, I did a podcast with you. I think that was like the first time we ever really like sat down other than maybe saying hi.
Yeah.
And it was just like, again, super, super nice. So the first interaction we ever had was that. Fosbender, you like turned around on a bar stool and were like, "You're Peter, I know you." And I was like, "What?" And like, it was, again, like just somebody just being super nice to me. Clint, same deal. Like, Brad got a hold of me, like, go to this address and talk to that guy on this day and at this time. And I was like, this is crazy. And then I ended up going, and you were there, and
Pals.
yeah, instant pals. Which I don't know, just something about that, about like, just I'm thankful for like the ability to play music and stuff, but I'm just thankful like I meet so many nice people. Like, I've run into a handful of other ones too, where it's just like, but I think we all. Even everybody listening can just in their heart of hearts know that like there's a few guys that are just like, this person's a good person, you know, and you just know it.
Yeah.
And you know, I just think running into those people is just so fun. Oh, look, we got a visitor.
Speaking of a good person, here he comes right here.
Got somebody coming on the podcast.
I'm gonna let him
Right
take
at
up
him.
my spot because I'm gonna head out.
Here comes a working
But
man.
I want to say I'm thankful for you guys. So
Awesome. Love you, Scott.
love y'all. We'll see you soon. I gotta roll.
All right, Scott's off to play a show. We got somebody coming on to replace
Have
him.
a seat, man.
Fresh off the work
Subbing in
and
that.
fresh off the work and
Were you
trail.
talking to him? Yeah, that's beautiful.
We'll play you guys.
That was a beautiful sub out.
Yes. Intro, outro music. Bum, 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 bum. Boo,
Line
boo,
change.
boo, boo. Da, 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 da. That's almost like a Price is Right song. That's awesome. You could probably just take that.
You got 10 minutes in you?
You could probably just take that extra microphone and set her down off the side if you want. Yeah, since nobody else is coming. Jesse's here, everybody. For those of you listening, Scott is no longer here, and Jesse is now here.
We're here.
Like, the funnest part about this podcast is I'll just be like, hey, you want to record an episode? And people will literally just be like, I will come here fresh, like off of a 4-hour drive or whatever, and come to the like you did that. Clint Wheelman did that as well. When we did a podcast with Three Finger Betty, he had like just gone off like a short tour, and he came back off like a 12-hour car ride. It's like, oh Jesus, like okay.
What you guys been talking about?
Dude, you missed some of the good stuff, but we're gonna let you weigh in on a few of these things. Introduce yourself, talk about your music, your band, that kind of stuff before this. But yeah,
Jesse Wilson and Friends. What else?
yeah. I don't know any big things that are upcoming or recent cool
collaborator.
stuff.
I got a couple songs coming out before the end of the year. Just did a collab with If Nothing Else band called Guy and a Drinking Song.
I saw that. That's cool.
Doing very well. It's a good song. I like it.
Yeah. Jesse
little
Wilson.
thing.
JesseWilsonMusic.com.
.com.
I see you got the new hats too.
I do. I got the new logo, y'all. What do you think?
Oh,
I got
Nice.
beanies coming. I got hoodies coming for the weather. So
Just
I got
sweet.
the original.
That's sweet. You got those on.
for the original.
Do you have those on shirts too?
Not shirts yet.
Anything like wearable down here?
Hoodies are coming.
Hoodies are
this
coming.
week, hopefully,
Cool.
or next week.
Good
So,
call. Yeah, it's getting cold out for
Yep.
sure. That's awesome. Yeah. So first and foremost, thanks for coming over. But
No problem.
we talked about like the first time we ever restrung a guitar. Do you ever remember the first time you restrung a guitar?
Yeah, it was probably a struggle bus. Definitely.
All of us.
Did you have
Definitely.
somebody else there with you to help you, or
Might
was
have
it
wa-
just
I think YouTube was a thing still then, or getting going then. So
Okay.
I probably watched a YouTube video.
Okay.
Or did it wrong the first time by myself, then sought help after that.
Oh, it's such a pain too. Like when we're first starting to play guitar, it's like I don't want to waste any money on this hobby, and then you're just like, I have to spend another $5 on strings. Like it was just
All over the place.
such a pain in the butt. Oh man. Did you ever name any instruments?
Name? Yeah, I got my Gibson Les Paul. What is her name? Damn it. Priscilla.
Priscilla.
After Priscilla Presley. Yep.
Okay, so you got one.
Yep.
but
I haven't named the other one. I thought I named my workhorse. Some Clyde. That's what it was because it's workhorse.
Okay, all
There you
right.
go.
I could go for that. So that's actually a good like single name because we were talking about that. Like I was like, I'll just name my guitars like Bob and Steve and Joe and Sue and like but like Clyde, it actually has meaning
Yeah.
to it.
He's
So
Clydesdale. Put the plow on his back. Let's go.
He probably shamed me too many times. You don't have a name for it?
When Reuter named his son that, I was like, that's the most badass
Clyde?
name ever.
that's cool.
It's
That's
just
cool.
a human being.
Did you hear the story how
Running in the
Jordan
world
named
named
his daughter or named his son?
Huh.
His wife was working at the veterinary office, and like this dog came in for neutering or something, and they were thinking of kid names, and she's like, the dog's name was Clyde, and I thought that's perfect, and Jordan's like,
Oh, yeah.
that's perfect.
Done.
So he's named after a dog that was getting neutered.
Love it.
Jeez.
Good job, Jordan.
I love you, Jordan.
Yeah, I just think about like Clyde. That's just like a small man. He's like 2 feet tall with like I just imagine him in like miniaturized man stuff. Like if that makes any sense. I was like a madman, but he's just shrunken down.
Right?
Yeah,
Definitely been
a
overall.
guy named Clyde is destined to write some folk music.
Absolutely.
Ooh. I
If
like
not,
that.
he becomes president.
Clyde Reuter,
Close second.
Clyde
There
Reuter.
you go. You never know.
Commander-in-Chief.
You never know.
All right, we're gonna quick fire through a few of these other ones that we had in here. What do you like, white or dark meat?
Dark.
Dark meat. So you're not gonna do the breast. I argue that the white meat's better warm than it is cold, but I also argue that dark meat was better cold than warm.
Yeah. Gotta have the moisture in there for sure.
I always felt like with a sandwich the next day, like I'll eat white meat all day long, but like the sandwich the next day, it's like this is why there's mayo on like a turkey or a chicken sandwich. Like it has to be there because it's just
Sauce it
not.
up.
It's all gone. Best side. That was. What did you guys end up saying for best side? Do you remember? What's your favorite side?
I don't know if we went into best side because some people were saying the potatoes were like a main course.
Okay.
I tend to think that's technically a side.
I think so. Yeah.
But yeah, some folks were like, the side's why you show up, and I'm like,
Right.
okay, well then,
And that's the whole reason I'm there. Honestly.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you're there for the potatoes.
It's coming up, ain't it?
We were talking like green beans though. We were talking like, yeah, it was all good.
Are you asking mine?
Yeah. What do you got? Like,
Well-
I think mine was like cheesy potatoes. I honestly think that might be the one I'm going with.
That's hard to beat, actually.
Yeah.
But the green beans with the crispy onions on top.
Oh, dude. Clint said that was like the.
That's my go-to. Don't eat.
Don't eat?
Yeah,
Oh.
the crispy part. Like I love a green bean.
Just when you think you know a guy.
Dude, that's funny. Because I was just like, I think green beans are better just by themselves. You know, like there's too much put on green bean casserole. I'm tired of the hype. It's just like I was talking like there's
Throw a
people the
little
next
bacon.
well, there's people the next day
Worse.
eating like green bean casserole sandwiches and stuff.
That's a little much.
That's a little okay. So I'm
It's
glad
a
somebody
side.
said it's a little bit.
Not a main,
We
right?
stayed alone.
It's a side.
What if they put the bacon in? No, I'm just kidding.
We're getting there. We're getting there now.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're getting close.
My favorite side is I actually named my cat after my favorite Thanksgiving side. It's called, my cat's name is Little Clint Salad because as a child, my grandma would make, you know, as Lutheran gets, we'd have cottage cheese, Jello, and orange Jello and little mandarin oranges, you know, and mix it all up in some Cool Whip, and that was called Clint Salad because I was the kid. I was the fat kid with the bowl eating
Love it.
salad while everyone was still cooking.
Love it.
Yeah. So my cat's name is Little Clint Salad.
That's
Love the
hilarious.
backstory. That's awesome.
That's hilarious.
Wrote that song yet?
I've got a couple verses, but not a full piece yet.
So you trying to write a song, Little Clint Salad?
Well, of my cats.
Okay.
I've already got a dog song.
Very nice.
You got a
Couple
dog.
dogs
Oh
on.
gosh.
Dog, love a dog.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Rosy Red Eye.
There you go.
Okay, that's a good dog song.
Yeah.
Okay, I just thought of the one that everybody thinks of. I'm sure that has dog in the name. We also were like split on stuffing. Like I argue that stuffing is either absolutely delicious or I will literally just throw it in the street.
It's a filler.
That's a no go.
It's a no-go. Hard pass.
Okay, so
You're like in the rain.
it's a pass just because it is a filler. Then,
Wait,
think?
you haven't tried my what such and such recipe? No.
No, thank you. I'm here for the good stuff.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, all right, I get that. Have you? But do you like stuffing though? Is it just something that you're just like?
I don't love stuffing.
Okay, all right, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I don't say I hate it, but I don't love it.
Were you here for the creamed corn argument too? No. Okay, creamed corn. Is that a yes or a no for you?
It can be done bad. It can be done good. I think, right? Ain't
Okay.
much to it, right?
Yeah. If it's too runny, it's just not.
Yeah.
But I was talking about, and I hope this is a thing. So we all kind of decided it was a thing. But it's like with cornbread on top.
Oh,
and there's
I'm
like
in.
and there's like
I'm in on that.
creamed corn underneath or something. There's something like that. I don't
Yeah,
know exactly
I
what
like
it is.
that.
That'd be good. You know. I don't know, but
Who brought it? Where are the sides at?
I don't know. I didn't.
Friendsgiving, y'all.
Yeah.
Next year, let's have like actual food in front of us. so
Yeah,
that
that'll
they
sound
can
great.
hear us
That'll
chew.
sound great.
there you
That'll
go.
sound amazing. Here's what I did not ask everybody here last time, but have you guys ever dressed up for a gig? Like it's Thanksgiving Day, you know, the night before Thanksgiving. Do you guys ever wear a turkey hat or a Santa hat on Christmas or?
No, but now I want to dress as a pilgrim. Yeah.
Okay.
Like with the pointy stovetop.
Okay,
got that.
with the
Yeah,
buckle
sure.
on the hat, buckles everywhere.
Buckles everywhere.
Probably got the hat already.
I could make one.
The only thing I can think of, and this is like the obvious one, is Halloween. I've dressed up for Halloween multiple times.
We dressed up here, actually.
Yes, and I believe it or not, I played here this last year, and I didn't dress up either time because I was like, whatever. When I was here, I wore a Love Bomb shirt, and if anybody asked me, I told them I was a member of Love Bomb. That's what I dressed up as.
Nice.
So,
I'm Love Bomb's grandpa.
Yeah.
pretty much. That's what they would have said. Oh my gosh. But anybody else is it like dressed up for?
Alex and I dressed up as Mario and Luigi for one Halloween show.
Classic.
Yeah, I mean, as a duo, it's like
so good.
Yeah, that was one of the last shows we played at Amigos, and I mean, we were just wearing green and red. Like it was pretty bad. I think I might have drawn on my shirt. Like it wasn't great, but
dude.
but it was
still
in
awesome.
mustache.
Yeah.
That counted.
I count it. That's
Yeah, because Vino can't grow a mustache, so that was eyeliner, definitely.
There was one show too. Actually, it was always Amigos Halloween, but we did a trio acoustic show there with Tank one year, and yeah, Alex has this humongous bear suit. I don't know if you've ever seen him wear that. He's had that for like over a decade. So he shows up in this giant bear suit. Tank's wearing this like
Jason
this like
mask.
steam. It's like the steampunk, like those like very industrial, like it's like the bird beak and like the whatever. It was, yeah. Anyways,
Very gothic.
yeah, I can't think of a time where we've gone all out like on a non-Halloween show.
Yeah.
okay. I like because these episodes I keep thinking about buying like turkey hats and making people wear turkey hats for me on the Friendsgiving episode, but I don't know. That's just kind of nonsense. I also think like
You're the boss.
a Santa hat. I mean,
You're the boss.
a Santa hat on Christmas.
Yeah.
I'd be like totally amenable to that for sure. It would be funny to do like if we do a Christmas show, do like you're Santa and like everyone else in the band is the elves.
Perfect.
That could be freaking hilarious.
Everyone
I can be the
else
big
is the
elf.
elves.
Just really
I will say we had Alex and I played Single Speed, the brewery has a beer called Tip the Cow. It's like a chocolate stout, and we showed up to a gig for Tip the Cow Day, and they had bought us cow suits. And they were like optional, and of course we were like, we're getting in the cow suits. So we like played like half a set in cow suits, and we're both sweating so we like kind of took the tops off and like kind of tied it around our waist, so we still had cow legs, but
Nice.
yeah, Tip the Cow Day.
Nice.
Clint
Very
did,
nice.
Okay, no, bear with me. Clint, didn't you dress up for President's Day once at a gig?
I did.
And you were like
I was George Washington.
it was like George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, or some shit. It was
Did
like
have
you
long-
and Taylor, wasn't
long
it?
hair at the time?
Well, I did. Yeah, I didn't even need the wig.
Perfect.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm growing it back out,
That's
but
hilarious.
eventually.
That's hilarious. Yeah, there's photos of that out there somewhere as well.
Amazing.
Blue jacket.
Of course.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Otherwise, we were when Scott was leaving, we were kind of starting to gear into like things we're thankful for. Maybe just this year, maybe in general, music wise. I know it's sentimental, but we're getting close-ish to the end of this. So, anybody's got anything that they're thankful for? Let's kind of go down the line because I don't know. Mine was just like running into aggressively nice people. Like it's just like you're just like, oh, this person's a good person, and they're like, and they'll talk to me. That means like I must be kind of a good person, I guess. Like it's just those types of things. Like when you run into them in the music scene, it's like, oh, holy cow, because there's always the stories of like the music scene's polarizing, but like ours is pretty good, honestly, up here. There's like almost nobody with any beef with almost anybody at all in any capacity. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. So that's one thing I'm thankful for sure.
Awesome.
I don't know. Anybody? I know this is something I just sprung on everybody. I didn't say prepare something. So.
I'm thankful for just being able-bodied every day to go to work and provide and do my thing and do music and have people come out and support. Yeah. Being able-bodied to do what we love. That's what I'm very thankful for.
I guess I'd say first and foremost, I'm thankful for the wife that I have. She provides the life that I have. Because you may or may not know this about me, but I like to cut loose at my shows. And I usually sleep in my vans, but the night she's with me, I don't have to sleep in my van, and I also don't have to worry about what's going to happen tomorrow because, well, I just got a good half.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah. And I'm not trying to like step in on this. It gives Jefferson a little bit of a bailout, but like having seen you before and after, it's not like you were a train wreck in any capacity.
I was a train wreck.
But it's like you said, like if I just partied too much, you're just like, well, I'm just staying in my car then, and it's like, you know, there's a time and a place where that's cool, but like sometimes you and I even talked about it. Like sometimes you're just like, this kind of sucks sometimes when you just want to be home, you know, and that's like you two complement each other pretty well. So
Yeah, when you and I were sleeping in the Focus together, you know, we just
Iowa
wanted to
City,
get home.
parking garage.
Just wanted to get home.
yeah. And I mean, I don't know. That's fun. And that's one of the reasons, like, you and I started playing a lot of shows together. It's like, I'll drive you wherever you want to go. You just tell me, you know, let's go.
And the friendships that are formed in the passenger and driver seat on the way to a show.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that goes a long ways.
Oh, for sure.
The mingling around before the show. Like we all drive separate most of the time, so a little bit before the show, that's when we get to kick it and eat, do fun stuff.
Yeah, especially the ones where, like, you're just like, I don't want to show up 3 hours early, but then you're set up and you have 2 hours and 15 minutes to waste, and you're just like hemming around, goofing off with your buddies, and it's like, this is the best, honestly.
Personalities come out, you know, it's not all business. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the like that. To me, I guess obviously it sounds like it like boils down to people, right? Like, like I think about what we were able to accomplish in the last year, and like, so we dropped a record a couple weeks ago, and like, as some of the stuff was coming out, I'm thinking of like the artwork and like the folks who did the digital part of the artwork, and then, you know, the late nights where I called someone, I'm like, hey, can you help me like format this thing, and like, and then yeah, obviously the musicians and everything, and you talk about like traveling and hanging out before a show. We recently had a little 3-day run in Wisconsin, and Cole Smothers, who you guys know well, so he lives in the Detroit area now. We had a show in Green Bay. This dude literally drives all the way up and over Lake Michigan, like over the Upper Peninsula, to meet us in Green Bay, hang out for like 2 or 3 days, and for like 2 or 3 shows, you know.
Awesome.
And before he went back to Michigan. But it's like, yeah, those things where it's like when you form a group of people that are like, yeah, we might make a couple bucks at this, we might like drink a couple beers at this, but like really we're like when you know why you're there. You get a little silly, of course. Yeah, but no, it's about the people, the team, and I guess I will say something I'm thankful for is like doing this, having stumbled into this in a town that like just absolutely embraces it and appreciate. I mean, we travel all over the state to multiple states, like every corner of the Midwest, and we get good crowds. You know, we get folks that are attentive and are having fun, but there's nothing like being in a town where folks like are cheering for you and like are like pumped when you do cool things, and they're like proud of the work that they're like, man, like that person's from my community, and they like look on and are really excited to see you succeed. So
yeah, there's no that should have been me. It's like I'm so happy for him in this community, I think.
Dude, I'm going to say this in the nicest way possible, but it's just absolutely stupid that a town of like, or like let's just say an area of like 30,000-ish, plus or minus whatever, 10,000, an area that big, like it's stupid that it has this big of a support system. It's stupid that there's this many bands here. Like this town has like 3+ theater groups. There's 3 like public theater groups. There's like one at each of the schools. Like there's so much like art and music in this town.
Awesome.
It's absolutely freaking mind blowing, and it's crazy that there's like nobody's been squeezed out of anywhere. You know, it's not like there's people that want to play shows that can't find places to play shows because everybody's still always playing shows.
There's plenty to go around, right?
Well, to shout out to the venues too, like
Absolutely.
you know, places like Goodies and like you mentioned Sneakers and Salty Sue's, like
Bootleg.
they're gonna get they're gonna get people in the door, whether we're there playing
the
music or
wineries,
not. But like the fact that they also are like, no, this is a value add for all of us to like have people showing up and singing songs, like that's the coolest part, is like folks have stood up and been like, yeah, no, I don't have a stage built like Soaked, or like I don't have like a sound system built in, but like but we want you to come in and play a couple songs. And yeah, we could easily be in a place where there was like one place and we all had to rotate in, all take our turn, but folks have stood up and made spaces.
It's
awesome.
That's wild to me. Like it's crazy that it's dude, okay, so this is gonna make I'm the business guy or whatever, but it's like you wouldn't put on live music if it wasn't beneficial for you monetarily, which is also mind blowing that like not only is there like all these places that are like, yeah, let's try live music. It's like it's actually beneficial to them financially, business wise enough for them to keep doing it over and over and over and over again. They're not just having musicians in here because they're losing money every Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or whatever venue it is on whatever day. They're doing it because they're making money and it works. And that's because this town has that capability. And it's mind blowing that like, you know, not every place is like that. A big hot topic that's been talked about like ad nauseum lately is like the closing of all of the venues. Like you think about Des Moines, there's like 5 or 6 places that have closed since like COVID, you know, and there's not a whole lot of them that are new ones opening, you know, really that are going to replace the places that have been there. Like another Vaudeville Muse didn't show up. Everything just went over to Lefty's. Now that Lefty's gone, maybe XBK is the only, you know, like that's happening in all these other cities too. That's happening in your Waterloos. That's happening in your Cedar Rapids, your Davenports, your Iowa Cities, wherever. All these little venues they had there are starting to close down. And this place, despite not really having any like dedicated venues, like even though like we're in one right now, you know, and we're at the beautiful Eagles ballroom on the 3rd floor in the side room.
I love you, Gina.
Gina, absolutely the best. I played here for Halloween with Three Finger Betty. It was a hell of a show. This place is crazy cool.
We caught 10 minutes of that show. We saw 11 songs. It was awesome.
Dude, I will say this. Here's something weird that I'm thankful for is when Three Finger Betty gets a chance to play up here, because that's the first like band that gave me a shot that I started playing their music. It's punk rock. It's what I liked growing up, et cetera, et cetera. But like when we play up here, there's so many people that watch us for like the first time and they're just like, holy shit, you guys are actually like really good. And like, I'm like blown away. It's like, there's a lot of fast stuff going on and just crazy. And it's like, oh, that's just so nice to hear. I don't know. It's just something wild. It's not that I don't hear it elsewhere. It's just sometimes I feel like in the sea of like Des Moines or in the sea of elsewhere, you're just another hard rock, original, heavy metal, whatever band. But like up here, it's like, oh, this is like a novel thing up here. I don't know. It's just kind of interesting.
Absolutely.
Well, and the variety of music, like you say, when you come up here and you play punk, they're like, thanks, that doesn't get played a lot. You know, there's a bunch of country artists, there's a bunch of folk, there's singer-songwriters, but yeah, how often are you going to hear, you know,
There's
lightning.
Lightning outside. That's cool.
Love Bomb, I think, is the new, like, well, there was Riddled with Class, there's Three Finger Betty, but as far as punk bands, Caleb Ferry was leading the way with his bands, the Know-It-Alls and the Dropouts and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I'm glad that everyone still comes out because, Eagles on Halloween is an entirely different Fort Dodge than Eagles on Thanksgiving. And I like that it can handle all of it.
Yeah, I mean this will be out after the show, but like last weekend they just had that punk rock show here as of the day this is released. So yeah, that's that show like that's like No Such Sound. That's like Jared Harp. He's one of the guys. He has a few bands. He comes back up here a lot and makes sure to put on a show here about once or twice a year at least. So there are opportunities to play up here at shows, but you know it's just fun that there's like you're mentioning different types of bands. Like you think cover bands, it's like there's country cover bands, there's rock country band cover bands, there's like rock, you know, country and blues style cover bands. There's what I would just call like your folk rock cover bands. Like Clint, you're maybe just more folk than anything. You know, Jesse, you're one of the blended like rock and blues and country, and you know, Jefferson, I'd say you're more in like you guys like what was it, sad boy folk or whatever you called it, something like that was the name I had heard once. But it's like, you know, Tom Petty-ish era like rock type stuff. So there's a lot of that. But you know, you think about like you said Love Bomb, that's like punk. Then before that there was Riddle with Class, and they're like the punk and alt band.
Well, and Brutal, you know, they came up here. He'll spit on your face if you let him.
Okay, but that's like
even if you don't want him to, he will.
No, he won't. He's a nice guy.
No, he's not. Fuck you, Jeremy. I love you.
Jesus. All right. But yeah, so like they're like the heavier band up in the area. But then you think about like Chris Carr band is like the 60s and 70s, you know, like the softer rock songs, you know, with like multiple harmonies and things. And
Human Jukebox, honestly,
you just
can do it better than they did.
Yeah, I mean, you just go down the line. What's a Lone Tree Revival? Same deal, right? So it's like just there's all these different pockets of music, and there's plenty of room for everybody.
Yes,
and it's just wild that I don't know, everybody, like nobody's an outcast. The thing I think is the weirdest, though, and this maybe you guys will. We're getting pretty close to the end because we've been recording for a while, but there's not a whole lot of piano players playing live, and there's a lot of very talented piano players. What's up with that? Because you're starting to see the fiddle players and violin players come out of the woodworks. Like Fort Dodge has a symphony. There are people who learn stringed instruments going to Fort Dodge Senior High. That wasn't available at my school. You just didn't learn it there. But like, there are fiddle players coming up, but there's not really piano players. Where are they all at? Like, is that something anybody would even...
Brian, we could turn into a 7-piece tomorrow. We're kind of starting to book it right. We might be able to afford you, Brady.
I think it's logistics. You know,
it is.
It's a moving truck to bring in your grand piano.
And you don't have a lot of dudes like setting up a keyboard in the corner of a bar. Like it's just kind of because you mentioned the strings. Like Claudia, like she's so versatile. I mean, she plays like 9 instruments, but like I don't know if you've heard the name like Catherine Severing. So like they're so good that they can like jump in with folks as a duo set. And yeah, piano's just like the harder. It's just like a tiny bit. I loved when you started bringing in Dave Schmieder.
Oh man!
So like here's an instrument that like you never see out, but now all of a sudden it's like being integrated into some of that like really honky tonk type stuff. And yeah, you're forming a little super group over there.
That you didn't know. Yeah.
I was telling Peter the other day I saw a video of y'all. I mean, this was like back in August or September, and I saw a video of y'all on a stage. There was like 9 of you. It's just this like wall of sound. I was like, did Jesse just form like a super group over there?
Hey, we're just putting together like-minded individuals. If it turns into a 10-piece, that's what it is. I mean, I just want to be around people doing are in it like want to do it. So
You should fire Brad and get a tuba player.
Who?
Yeah. Well, he's not here tonight.
Well,
Brad?
He's within all of us.
He's within all. Well,
always with me, always with you.
He's always right here.
I will say that it was fun though, because I've seen people like record like your band, because I mean obviously I play with you, but like it's from one side of the stage to the next, so they'll walk past the stage and you get this weird panning effect of like, the guitarist is playing like this, and then the drummer you can hear really well playing like this, and then you can hear Jesse's playing his acoustic like that, and all the way down the line you kind of get the flavor of what everybody's adding in there, like line by line, until you go all the way down to the end. I don't know, it's just kind of fun.
Absolutely.
It's just interesting to see
wall
that.
of sound.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't really have a whole lot of other stuff on here. Let's see here. Any sort of like really crazy big moments this year that anybody wants to talk about? That's pretty much the last thing I have on my list. That I don't really know if I have any like super big music moments. I'm trying to think.
Give us the beans on Blue Earth. That was pretty fun playing up in Blue Earth. Honestly, that was big stage. Big sound.
Yeah, it's fun to have that opportunity, because it's almost like the first time you plug into like a big amp. You're like, yeah, awesome. But then you're like at a place where it's just like, oh, there's like 18 array speakers on each side here, and the whole bottom of this is just subs. Neat. Like I get to plug into this. Cool. Like, awesome. I mean, somebody else is running it, but still. I don't know. Anybody had any crazy things happen to them this year? This is the last thing.
I mean, yeah, no doubt the main one that comes to mind is downstairs, a floor on the second level. We had our album release party. So Cole Smothers ended up coming back. He plays drums on the record. Owen's been stepping in and playing bass on the shows. But just like, first of all, finishing that project, which took us about a year and a half, because we do it all in house. We do it all on our on our own setup. But to basically have a night where it's like, you know what, we're going to show up, we're going to play the record, we're going to play like our music as the team who made it, and show it to the community, like, and just to see the reaction. And that's like why we do it, kind of, you know what I mean? So awesome. So yeah, it definitely was the day that we finally wrapped that up and got it out.
And then you're just on to the next project now.
I was going to say, Alex and I were like, we went right from the first record into the second. We were already recording the second one as the first one was coming out, and both of us agreed, we're like, we've been at this for 2.5 years. We got to take a break. So yeah, but yeah, when you have folks that are starting to slowly spread out, to get everyone in the room to play your stuff, and to the people who really appreciate it, there's nothing better than that.
Did I make the cut?
What's that?
On the gang vocals?
I don't know. We'll have to speak offline.
All right.
I don't know if I got your recording.
Might be the
But
third album coming soon.
yeah, right.
Putting people on spot. He's like, hey, do you want to put some harmonica on this? I was like, I'd love to.
Yeah,
I never
spoiler alert.
showed up.
There's a song where we
I
reached
never
out to
showed
like
up.
30 people, and
Yeah.
a bunch of folks like submitted
Awesome.
sound. It's so cool.
Dude, that's legit. There's a this is gonna be the thing I'm gonna go out on, but there's a guy that plays guitar. His name's Pliny, and he wrote a song, and he wanted like vocals sung for like singing it's all instrumental. There's like one through line of like, this is the melody of like the chorus or the whatever of the song, and he's like, I want people to sing this. So he had people like send in videos of them singing it, and then he incorporated all of them singing into the song, and then their videos are in the music video. So there's like people singing like in studio, there's people singing with their kids on like just a phone, there's people singing like with their cats and holding their cats up, and I don't know, that's just fun stuff. I absolutely love those types of things, because there's like Three Finger Betty's first album had gang vocals, and like a few of us didn't live nearby, so we had like other people fill in where like, so it's like, yeah, I don't know, just bring whoever in from different bands and let's do it, because that's
Cool.
'cause why not, you know? Yeah, I don't know, that's
Very
fun
cool.
stuff. All right, well, happy Friendsgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody listening. Turkey or ham? Last one, turkey or ham?
Ham all day.
Turkey.
I'll stick with turkey.
That's turkey. All right, Scott would have said ham. So I just know because he was all about that ham.
Brad was
All about that ham. No turkey.
Oh my
That's
gosh!
Yeah.
That's a perfect cut.
And cut. All right. Okay. So let's settle the stuffing argument. Let's settle the green beans arguments. What are we thinking here? Who had the best take on some of this stuff? I know a lot of these like people are just gonna be like, that's blasphemy. I'm never going to gonna go see Peter play live ever because he doesn't like green bean casserole as much as everyone else. I don't know. So there was a lot of goofy stuff we brought up in here, and that's kind of why I like these episodes, is they're just a little unhinged and they're just a little funny, and there's maybe only minimal, if any, edits. I know there was one for sure, but these are the kind of fun ones. I enjoy doing stuff like this. I enjoy sitting down with my friends, and this is just kind of a good, like, let's all just get together and goof around. If you ever wondered what the music circle is like in the Fort Dodge area, this is just like a small group of us, and we don't all always hang out all the time, so it's kind of fun to just get us in there. It was awesome to have Fosbender in this year, Jefferson Fosbender. He's always, I see him everywhere. I always see him around. I work sort of near-ish to where he works, so we always kind of like, our paths will cross every couple of weeks, just kind of being like, oh hey, I know that guy, so it's pretty cool. It's just cool to have these guys around. It's cool to just celebrate your friendships with everybody. I hope everybody's, if you're listening to this on Thanksgiving Day, thank you very much. I hope you guys are driving safe or to, from, wherever you're going. I hope you got lots of food and everything you needed out of Thanksgiving. And I hope you guys just enjoyed the day overall, because I sure enjoyed hanging out with these guys. I got all their links down below, so go down below, support them as musicians, and support them as your friends. Just like, subscribe, share, everything you got, all their stuff. Just if I'm sure everyone's on every platform. Just go to every platform, click everything, and say yes, subscribe, yes, follow, yes, like, and then just invite all your friends to like everybody's stuff, because that's what it's all about, in all honesty. So, thank you guys for listening. Thank you very much to the Fort Dodge Fine Arts Association. Thank you to all the guests, Scott, Clint, Jefferson, and Jesse. Once again, all their links are going to be down below. And that's about all I got for you. audiblefarm.com for basically everything else. Episodes one day early on Patreon. It costs $1 a month if that's what you want to throw in there. I believe that's still the going rate. Otherwise, yeah, check it out. There's lots of good stuff over on the Patreon if you're looking for stuff that's early. Otherwise, that's about the big gist of it. If you want to support monetarily and get something physical out of it, the shop is still open, shop.audiblefarm.com. I do have some hats available as well. They're not in the shop though, so if you want to get a hat, you have to hit me up and meet me at a show and just say, hey, bring a hat with, and I'll bring a hat with me. So thank you guys very much for supporting Audible Farm this year. We got a couple episodes left to go before the year is over, so thank you guys very much. Audiblefarm.com. I'm out of here. Peace.